Today, I watched a movie which I thought I had to talk about. The Long Walk, starring Cooper Hoffman, David Johnson, Garrett Waring, Ben Wang, and more. Directed by Franz Lawrence, who made legendary movies like The Hunger Games, and yeah, I think he made the legendary Hunger Games, Monitoring Part One, the Part Two, and also Catching Fire, and also the one that recently claimed, and also Slumberland, and he's of course making the another part of Hunger Games that's coming out, and his latest movie is The Long Walk. Which I watched just now, and oh my god, this was such a good movie. Basic plot is this is a survival thriller, emotional dystopian. You can say it's not. Whenever you hear dystopian, you think it's in the future. It's not placed in the future. It's placed in the 70s and 60s, maybe 50s. I don't know. I don't understand what year it is, but I did get it. It was an old time. Basically, a war happened and stuff, and now what they are doing, they have this long walk, where there's 50 teenagers, young teenagers like 20, 18 above, who are going on this walk. The only thing about this is that you cannot stop. If you stop, you are eliminated. Like they'll shoot you. You're dead. So do not stop and keep on walking. And the last one remaining will win the whole prize money. They get a wish or something, and that's what this is. So similar to how Hunger Games is, or recently how you know about Squid Games, it's similar to that concept. But as those movie or even the show is big, like you've got in Squid Game, you've got the games, all of that is going on. In Hunger Games, it's the whole you see the whole propaganda and everything like that. Whereas this goes a very much grounded route, and I think most likely a second part or third part is not going to come. How it ends as well, and what you know, without any spoilers, but I doubt it. There's no like post credits or anything like that. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't hint there will be a second part. Maybe in the future, if this movie does well, they might think to do it. But how it is, it's a very more grounded way because you can see yourself. It's based on a novel as well. I think against by King or something. I can't remember who the author is, but yeah, it's a book that was released in 1979. So it's based on that book. I haven't read that book, but this movie, it's so good. Like the converse, like how it starts from the starting is so good. Like the conversations, the way the play people talk to each other. Like there's like obviously there's 50 as I said, but they focus on few main characters, like the main people who are of this show. Like there's that white guy, the black person, another black guy, the Chinese dude, his focus. Then there's few other people. At starting, you will see some people who are being a bit of dickheads, but as the movie goes on, they start to show something, and I just love it how it shows. Like some people start getting crazy as well, just walking and they just do some stuff like how it affects them because they're walking for so long. The the thing that goes in, I have to give one thing: the acting. Everybody, whoever was in this thingy, all of them acted so well. The only thing I'll say about this movie is when you will finish this movie, you feel numb for a bit, and not because it's a bad movie, not because it didn't deliver, because of the emotion. Because it's a genuinely very emotional movie, and the emotions are gonna hit me. It hit me, and I think it hit the people who are in my cinema as well. It felt like it because everybody else, I felt like they were numb and they were like, wow, and they were talking about it in that way as well. So you are gonna get emotional by the end of the movie, and I love the climax. The way they end this is so much good, and that's why I love this movie because the ending. I don't want to spoil or anything. They hint it always in the movie, and the way it plans out is just so good. Like they were telling us this. Like there's a moment where they literally tell us what could happen. And at the end, something else happens, but it's very similar to what they were saying, what could happen. I know you guys are saying what the hell I'm saying, but if you watch the movie, you understand what I'm saying. The conversation between the friends, I love it when two characters are talking and the camera angle is just focusing on them and then it slowly just widens up. And also the cinematography of this movie is so good, like the rain sequences, the sequences in the when it's the dark, when they're walking, and the way they just make everything look so beautiful, even though some of the shooting killings are so awful. But the way I'm talking about the camera and stuff, it's done so well. It proper shows the long stuff. I will say, if you have watched this movie, tell me down below how you liked it. If you haven't, 110% is recommended. It's just such a beautiful film, such an emotional film. I said it is a survival thriller. I would say watch the trailer. The trailer will give you an idea of what the movie is going to be about. That's why I watched the movie. I didn't even know about this movie was coming out. I saw the trailer when I was watching Superman last month, and I was like, "Oh, I have to watch this movie." And I watched it today, and I'm like, I'm so glad I watched this movie. And I recommend to you guys as well that go and watch this movie because it's genuinely good. So that was it for the review for The Long Walk. If you liked the review, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!